Hey viewers, welcome to another game of CasualProGamer. Today we're doing game number 2 between STBomber as the Terran and CatZ as the Zerg. So if you haven't seen game 1 yet, you might want to go check that out before I spoil it, because obviously I'm going to reveal what's going to happen here, or well, what's at stake here. Yeah, if you're not gone yet, then yeah, sure unfold. Anyhow, we saw in game 1 that the Zerg player kind of went for an all-in. It didn't really work out, and it was an easy victory for the Terran, although it does take quite a bit of skill to manage to hold that off. But, well, these are pro gamers, and the Koreans really taking over the scene once again. So StarCraft, StarCraft Brood War, the originals, kind of all Korean events all the time. I mean, the Koreans won everything, and yeah, that's just the way it is. And now with StarCraft 2 being old enough now so that they actually, yeah, well, most of them don't really play StarCraft anymore. So StarCraft Brood War. They mostly play StarCraft 2 now, and yeah, it did take them a while to catch up, but now it seems that the Korean players are indeed starting to make a big splash on the scene, although the Europeans and Americans are still good. I mean, I'm not saying that it's all Korean yet, but it is getting there. I mean, that was just, yeah, that was just the way in StarCraft the original. And it is going to be like that in StarCraft 2 probably, because of the amount of practice these guys put in, and yeah, that's just something that we cannot compete with. So anyhow, we are going to get a command center and a barracks to wall off this front side. The drone obviously did scout that, and since this is a 2-player map, it is kind of easy to scout your opponent, and that's exactly what we saw there. So we are going to produce more SCVs. Obviously, we are also going to produce more of these drones, and this time no shenanigans from our Zerg player. So he's just going to oh, and just as I say that, he is going to go for another hatchery. Oh my god. Okay, but this time it might actually work out. I don't know if this is scouted yet. Hang on, it's 1 and 2, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to have to see. So this is, yeah, this is the vision that he has. He has no clue what's going on. By the time this command center is done, this hatchery is also almost done. So yeah, if he moves out in time with all of his stuff, then this might actually work out. Spawning pool is coming up. He needs to send out his drones right about now. Otherwise, they're not going to make it in time. We are going to see another Overlord. Wow, is it going to work this time? Because this is a really, really strange strategy. Let's see if he... Does he? No, he still doesn't have vision. Now he has vision. And there you see immediately running towards it. But now he can't stop it anymore. It's already down. The last time he got it to about 50% before it actually spawned. And yeah, here we see the bunker at least going down. The bunker will be in range, only just, but that is good enough. We are going to build a new supply depot, making sure that this base is as strong as possible. And yeah, you can see here the factory also being built to get this wall to be stronger. And here we go with a lot of Zerglings. Yeah, more Zerglings coming out. The Zerglings are going to attack the bunker, and if the bunker goes down, this is over, and the bunker is going to get surrounded. He's going to lose some of his, he's going to lose some of his Zerglings, but that is not good enough. So now it's all about producing some drones, and if he can get some spine crawlers out, that's it. I mean, there's really nothing else to say about it. Anyhow, we are going to get a bunker up here now. And yeah, he is going to try to make sure that this doesn't work out. Obviously, it is going to be hard to do this, because with the Overlords here and the spine crawlers, he's going to be able to poke at this all day long, because the Overlords give him vision and the spine crawlers give him the range, and the range of a spine crawler is huge. It has 7 range, whereas Marines only have 5 range. So I believe the bunker adds 1 to that range, but they still will not be able to kill these spine crawlers. And yeah, of course they are going to, well, he is going to attack now, but that's because the spine crawlers are a little bit too close. He needs to burrow them a little bit further, and there you go. The tank, however, is out. He might hold this off for now, but I don't think, yeah, look at the positioning. That is perfect positioning. He knows how far the tank reaches and is going to burrow just outside of it. And as I said, the range of these spine crawlers is just too large to do anything about it, unless you have a tank, because tanks have 13 range. But you do need some scouting information, and that means you need to have a scouting unit. In this case, that would be the Banshee. And the Banshee is going to take down a Queen here, and might actually just take down both of these spine crawlers. Oh wow, one of the spine crawlers already died to the tank. And are we going to do more here? Yeah, there is no anti-air out. So this Banshee is actually a really good choice. I still think that it is going to be difficult for the Terran player, because look, the third base is already coming up. Well, technically for fourth base, this would be the third base. Yeah, so the new base is already coming up. Oh, he's going to defeat this Banshee with his Queen. Oh, this is going to be so close. No, it's not at all close. He sent in some SCVs to repair the Banshee. So it all goes down, it all goes to hell here in a handbasket. Yeah, he does have a pretty big amount of these creep tumors out though. And that is going to make it so difficult for the Terran to do anything with his new base. Yeah, he did destroy all of the creep tumors that were blocking this, but yeah, it is still going to take a while for this creep to recede. And then for his command center to actually land there. His command center is up, so it can actually land over here if he's quick, but he's not quick enough, so he didn't actually land that at all. And he's going, yeah, of course the Zerg player is going to block that base as well. So Hellions now coming out, as well as the Banshee, who got repaired a little bit, but we are coming out with, well, full forces. Oh, it's completely repaired. Never mind, that's energy. Yeah, I kind of tend to confuse the health bars with the energy, but it's really easy to see, really. So yeah, the Zerg player massively ahead here, I have to say, and he's just going to send out some Zerglings with speed, obviously, to do this. And the Banshee is too slow to catch up with them. These guys are going to get caught by the Banshee though. Oh, the Banshee is flying another way. That's cool too. Yeah, we are going to take some damage from the siege tank though. One Marine defending. No, it's 2, and there's one over here. But yeah, well, he's not going to run in with those Zerglings. The Zerglings are going to retreat, but it is 3 bases versus 1. So yeah, the Zerg player is pretty happy with, well, this setup. I mean, 3 versus 1 bases. Yeah, he doesn't really care. Although he does need to, now there are 8 workers here. So there are workers coming in from another base then. Okay. He needs to destroy these rocks, obviously, because you want to have that open as soon as possible. And do we have cloak yet? No, we do not have cloak. And wow. Zerg just producing a massive amount of hatcheries. That's 2 hatcheries here. And then obviously 1 here, 1 here. And we had 1 over here, so spending a lot of money on or resources on those hatcheries. And look at that, the Overlord just keeps the flow of creep alive. It is going to get taken out, of course, but delaying that expansion even more, and that is just insane. Wow, we do have a massive Zergling here. Wow, is that like a Queen Zergling or what? It's a massive Zergling with the wings and I don't know. It seems like a little bit of too big of a unit model for such a small unit. So the Mutalisks come out. The Mutalisks are going to just finish up this game. It was really, there was no doubt in my mind that the Zerg was going to win. I mean, it's 3 bases versus 1. Yes, Terran can turtle up all at once, but 3 versus 1 is really a little bit too much. The command center is going to go down. All of these Marines are going to go down. Although they are going to take quite a few of the Mutalisks with them. But yeah, we'll have to see if the command center actually manages to stay alive. He does need to repair that. Yeah, the Mutalisks are going to finish it off though. They're going to come in. They're going to shoot a few times at it. Oh, nicely done. He actually shoots down one of the mules. And of course, mules are worth quite a bit of resources, so you definitely don't want to lose them just like that. We are going to take down the medevac, and really, I think this is just, yeah, we're waiting for the inevitable. He only now has his second base up. The second base still needs to be repaired. It's bleeding. It's actually burning down. But yeah, it's bleeding resources, or well, health, and we are going to take out this whole bunch of Marines. If this bunch of Marines dies, it is over, and it indeed dies. There's no way to hold off against that. Yeah, there goes the base. The base has not been repaired yet, and it's not going to get repaired. Although it's going to get a little bit of repairs going. I guess he didn't want to spend too much on it. He wants to produce as much army as he can as soon as possible, but yeah, he does realize that he needs to put on some repairs, because otherwise he's going to lose that to a random attack. And most of the Mutalisks died, so that's at least good. But we still only have a very, very small army, and look at the army coming out here. It is now a 4th base up for the Zerg player. He is he's not mining from that obviously yet, but still massive amounts of Zerglings, and of course that is because he has all kinds of queens, but also he has that extra hatchery in this expansion, this one, and that extra hatchery is going to do fine in producing Zerglings. That's the only reason it's there. And oh, we're going to take out this new, oh my god, the new army goes down as well, and there you have it. You have the banelings coming in now. And with the banelings, there goes your marine defense. Because marines, yeah, they can't really hold up against banelings. We are going to, however, still sit on this. This creep tumor is still giving a vision. But if he wants to scout that, that is going to cost him resources. Because instead of, well, scanning, he can also use a mule, and of course mules give you a large amount of income boost, which he desperately needs. So he's going to keep this alive, he's going to keep this creep tumor here. It's not really bothering him, it's just a little bit of an advantage for his opponent. But yeah, he can't really afford to go there. He can't really afford to scan that. So, more Mutalisks coming out, the Mutalisk and the Overseer now. I don't know why he has an Overseer, I guess just for the speed. And as well as, of course, for the Widow Mines. I just realized the Widow Mines are going to do very well against these Zerglings. Oh, I think one of the Widow Mines, oh yeah, he didn't actually kill anything. Oh, what's happening? Oh, come on, stop this. Hang on, we're going to rewind a little bit. I'll cut this out, don't worry. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. We are just about back where we were. The army is coming in. He's going to group up everything, and we're going to try it once again. I really have no clue what happened there, but it is very annoying when he does that. So yeah, the 0 FPS is of course something that you really don't want in your commentary, but we are going in here. Let's see, this Widow Mine is not actually shooting. That is why he didn't get any kills. This Widow Mine shot once, and well, the tank is going to go down. The bunker, well, it's actually going to do well. The bunker is getting surrounded by all kinds of workers, including the mules. Mules can repair, by the way. For those of you who don't know, they can repair. It's just a very inefficient way of repairing, but it can be done. So we do have the widow mines up here now. And still one over here. I don't know why it didn't shoot when all of these Zerglings were under here. Could have gotten like 10 kills with one shot. And we are going to try to defend. Wow, the Terran player really not giving up. Oh, but he's going to lose all of these SCVs. I think that was just a mistake. There was no way he wanted to do that. And yeah, now he lost this base. Well, the base itself is still up, but he lost all the SCVs that were on its way there. And yeah, really nothing he can do about that. 6 kills on the Widow Mine now. Yeah, if a Widow Mine gets one shot off on something like that, then yeah, so something like that group of Zerglings earlier, it can get like 10, 15 kills. 9, 8, and only 1. But yeah, they do extra damage, the Widow Mines. They do extra damage versus Protoss now. They do extra damage versus shields, because the shields were a little bit too ridiculous against them. And now they can one-shot Stalkers, which is awesome. That is just, that's awesome. I mean, they can't one-shot the Zealots, I believe, but they can one-shot Stalkers. And that makes them much more user-friendly and actually usable for Terran versus Protoss. Terran got a lot of good stuff, I believe. Yeah, the Protoss kind of got screwed over in the heart of the swarm, but yeah, well, that's the way it is sometimes. Oh, almost got into the range of the Widow Mine. The Widow Mines, yeah, they are shooting at the Zerglings. The Banelings, oh, there goes the Baneling group. There are still some Banelings left, but they do no damage at all. Oh my god, is this going to be a comeback? There is no way. So yeah, Widow Mines are super cheap, so it doesn't really matter whether you lose them or not. As long as they get that one shot off, it's all good. But as you saw, most of them had over 10 kills. And 10 kills, even if they're Zerglings, is good enough to, well, to afford them. They actually cost about the same as 2 Zerglings, I believe. Or no, well, no, 4 Zerglings. So you need to kill 4 Zerglings on average with them to make it worth it. But even then, the threat of having out these Widow Mines is already good enough. So the command center is still alive, and it is not going to die. The Mutalists need to focus these SCVs. The SCVs are way more important here. But, well, the command center is going to run away. Yeah, and he is going to lose the command center eventually. The splash did kill a lot of these workers. 34 workers killed total. But yeah, just an onslaught of units upon units upon units. And it is still 4 bases against 1. And, well, against 2, I guess. No, so 4 bases against 2. But this one's mined out, and I think that the Zerg has 1 mined out base. Yep, only 1 mined out base. So it's 3 versus 1 in bases, basically. And he just couldn't make it work, income-wise. The Zerg lost a lot of resources just trying to get in there. As you can see, 21,000 versus 14,000. That is, yeah, that's an insane difference. But, well, if you have 3 bases versus 1 all game, then really, yeah, you can you can spend a little more to get in there. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and on to game 3. GG.